There is so much money to be made on TikTok, and I'm one of the creators that did it from the jump. When I started taking TikTok seriously, I went from making $30,000 a year at my job to making $60,000 in that 1 year from just TikTok. So in this video, I want to talk about all the ways you can monetize your TikTok to cash out. And the first one we're going to start with is brand deals. So hey guys, if you're new here, my name is India and I go by BME Queen. I am a travel influencer on social media, and I have been doing this now for 5 years. But in this video, I'm going to break down all the ways you can monetize your TikTok and just the TikTok platform for 2025. First is brand deals, and this is one of the ways that creators are getting the most income. However, a lot of people are not able to actually get brand deals because they don't know personal branding, because they don't know how to pitch themselves to brands, and because they also don't know how to negotiate. So when you are posting on TikTok, you're not just posting random videos and hoping that one goes viral. If that's your strategy, it's not a good strategy. Sorry to be the one to tell you. Personal branding is really a combination of who you are as a creator and how you serve your audience. So in every single video, you need to be either educating, entertaining, or inspiring people in your content. If you have a video right now that is on your page and it does not do any of those things, it is not a good video and it's not really going to take you anywhere. So whenever you're thinking about how you're going to create content or what type of content you're going to post, it has to do at least one of the three things. Now, if you're not doing those three things and if you don't know how to come up with ideas within your niche, then you really need to start brainstorming ways that you can share valuable content with your audience that will make them want to watch you. Now, in another video, I talked about the TikTok algorithm, but essentially TikTok pushes your videos out to people who are interested in that topic, not necessarily in you. So it can go to people who are following you and it can go to people who are not following you. So every single video, they're going to be strangers seeing your account for the very first time. So you have to be providing value to someone in a way that will make them want to stick around. Also in that video, I talked about how TikTok is a passive platform and that you really have to garner people's attention for them to want to pay attention to you and learn from you, whether it be through information that you're sharing or any stories that you're sharing and, inspiring people, or either if you're just consistently entertaining people and they just love the way you make them laugh. A lot of times people go wrong with personal branding is because their brand isn't known for something. And that's what people will generally tell you to choose a niche. Now, in the beginning of the video, I told you I am a travel influencer. I post a lot about travel on my TikTok. Every now and again, I will share a book recommendation. I will also share my outfits of the day, also share, whatever I'm eating when I'm at a different destination. So all of my sub niches revolve around my main niche, which is travel. So again, when you're making content and creating videos, you have to think, does this video have anything to do with my main niche? Is it related or is it not? It should be something that is connected to it. Let's say you're a food creator and you want to create videos about cooking. It could be, recipes. It could be different story times while you're creating or showing people how you make something. It could also be a day in the life video, which shows more lifestyle around you being a food creator, around you, cooking food for your family. So those are just some of the things that you can do to really build your personal brand. The brands that are paying creators to promote their products are the creators who have personal brands that are very specific and they stand out to people. So people are constantly watching them and invested in their content, engaged in their content, and want to see, what that person is doing. So if you are posting about whatever comes to mind on random days of the week and you have no consistency and you have no niche and you have nothing really going for yourself, you're just doing random stuff, brands are not going to pay you because you do not have an optimized profile where brands can just insert themselves into your content. Like I said before, a lot of people do not know how to pitch to brands and they also don't know how to negotiate. So in my previous video, I went to the Forbes Creator Summit where the top creators were sharing their tips on how they secure brand deals and what they really do when they're working on those brand deals with their favorite brands. And what really stuck out was that brands are moving from just seeing creators that have a bunch of followers or creators that have, a bunch of likes, and they're really looking for creators that can connect with their audiences and also get their creators to convert. Now, what that means is, are your audience members buying whatever it is you're talking about? Are they invested in whatever it is that you're showing? Are they wanting to know more information about whatever it is that you're talking about? If the answer is no, they are not engaged with your content, and brands are going to be less likely to want to work with you. Now, a great way to get started is to really start pitching yourself to brands that are smaller, that maybe are looking for exchange-based content, exchange-based partnerships where, they'll send you the product and then you can kind of create content around that product. And that is a great way for you to get practice on how to really showcase a product in your content seamlessly. So it's, organic for your audience, but also gives the brand an opportunity to build a relationship with you. So a lot of people don't know how to pitch themselves for paid collaborations because they don't really know the language of how to convey their value of their audience and of their platform to a brand to make them want to pay them. So if you're someone that doesn't know how to pitch and you also don't know how to negotiate, I actually have a full pitch guideline and negotiation templates and setups, many examples that are in my creator course that is linked in the description box. I go through how you pitch, what brands are looking for, and also how you negotiate those brand partnerships to get a partnership that fits both your needs as a creator and the brand's needs as a brand. So that is going to be linked in the description box, but it is so important for you to know how to pitch yourself and how to really show the brand that you are a valuable creator for them to invest in. Because at the end of the day, the brand wants to see a return on their investment. So if you are someone who's creating just random content all the time, you aren't creating consistently, you aren't posting regularly, brands aren't going to trust you as a creator to want to pay you for that content. Now, this is assuming if you are already creating quality content and you are creating that quality content consistently. In the creator course, I show you how you can create quality videos with just your iPhone that will make people not only want to follow you and engage with your content, but also make brands want to work with you. The main thing that stops people from creating on TikTok is that they are looking for results before they have even built any type of consistency with their own profile. Any of the top creators that you see today have been posting on the app multiple times a day for probably even years. I myself was posting 3 times a day to grow my following to almost 400,000 followers. And because of that, my audience is very familiar with me. They know me when I pop up on their For You page, and they're also really invested in my content. So for you to be able to work with brands, you have to be posting consistently. That may not be multiple times a day, but maybe it's every other day at the same time every other day. If you are not exercising your consistency muscle, you are going to fall short every single time. And like I said with TikTok, it will show your video to the audience that is interested in that topic, not necessarily people that are following you. So even if you have 400,000 followers, you can still get 1,000 views on a video because maybe that video isn't engaging and it's not reaching the audience that is interested in that topic. So again, if you want to know how you can really use your TikTok to grow relationships with brands, that's going to be in the creator course. Now, the next way, and then one of the newer ways that you can monetize your TikTok platform is by joining the TikTok Creator Rewards program. And this is something that rolled out earlier in 2024, but it's basically like an ad revenue program similar to YouTube where TikTok will pay you based on views. So each creator will be given a CPM, it's a cost per meal, or really it's how much you are paid per 1,000 views. And that number is based on the topic that you are discussing. So for you to be eligible to even be in this program, you have to have at least 10,000 followers and you have to have a certain number of views on your profile within the last 30 days. So what that means is you should be a consistent creator that is creating content about your niche regularly, not just posting once a week, but you're posting multiple times a week to really get the algorithm to recognize you as a creator. Now, the way the Creator Rewards program works is that you are paid per 1,000 views for your video hitting the For You page. So what that means is people are scrolling on the For You page, you pop up, they like your content, they engage with it, they comment, they share it, whatever, and you are paid for it based on the watch time. So if people are not watching beyond 5 seconds or more of your video that is at least 61 seconds long, so your video has to be at least 6 seconds. If people are not watching beyond the first 5 seconds, you are not going to get paid for that view. After you become eligible for the Creator Rewards program and you start posting videos that are longer than 1 minute, you will be earning on the videos as long as they are hitting the For You page. So if you are creating a series, for example, and people are watching that series, but they go to your profile and they watch the series from your profile, you are not going to get paid for those views because the views have to be strictly from your For You page. And also each individual view has to be over 5 seconds to at least be counted or considered to be qualified. side. Also, any repeat views do not count, so you can't just tell your friend to have your videos playing in the background and have it on loop. You're only going to get paid for that one view. So essentially, it's a way for you to monetize your content based on the number of views, where you can just create videos all day long, and as long as your video is over a minute long, you will be earning from that video. Now, some contingencies with this program is that your CPM can change based on the topic that you're talking about in the video. And also, if your video does not follow the TikTok guidelines, it will be removed. And if you get 3 strikes within 30 days, you are removed from the Creator Rewards program. So that's something that you really need to be aware of, because TikTok is getting more and more strict about people that are in the Creator Rewards program. And a lot of people have asked me, have you seen any decrease in your views since you joined the Creator Rewards program? I personally have not. As long as you're creating quality content that resonates with your audience, you are going to see the views. If the views aren't there, it's probably because the content just didn't hit like you thought it would. So even if it's a video that took you, hours and hours to make, it may not necessarily be the best video for TikTok in terms of getting you monetized for those views. So that's another way that you can make money, simply just from posting on the app. Now, the third way that you can make money is from the TikTok shop. So this works in 2 different ways. So TikTok shop as a creator, and then TikTok shop as a small business. So if you're someone that owns a small business, you can create your own shop on TikTok and have all of your products from your business on the shop. So essentially, when you post a video on your profile, you could just attach that product to that video. So it's like a little shop icon that's orange on the bottom of the screen, and that'll show people where they can buy that. It's kind of like if you had like an Etsy, but it's an Etsy attached to a video. And if those videos are hitting the For You page, you're going to see that product more, and they're going to be more inclined to buy it. As a TikTok shop owner, on TikTok, you can also recruit creators to create videos about your product. So there are many opportunities for you to pitch to creators to show them like, hey, if you make a video with our product in it, we'll give you, X amount of commission. A lot of those partnerships are commission based, but it's a way for you to make money and also for the creator to make money. So all of the orders that are placed through TikTok shop will go to you directly on TikTok, and you'll be required to fulfill those orders. You still have to follow the community guidelines on TikTok shop. So if you do not follow the guidelines, your shop will be removed. And also, if your products run out, so if you no longer have a stock, TikTok will be less inclined to push those videos if they are not in stock. So with having a TikTok creator shop, you have to make sure that it is attached to your inventory properly and that people are seeing it when they are scrolling on your video. Now, from the creator perspective, you can promote any products that you want from the TikTok shop. You can go on a TikTok shop marketplace, and you can actually pick different products that are hopefully surrounded around your niche and sell those products on your videos. Now, with those videos, you will earn a commission based on who orders the product. Now, if someone returns the product, you do not earn commission from it, but it is a great way for you to earn commission from products that you can either receive a few free sample from, or you can also just buy the product and review it for yourself on TikTok. So when I was using TikTok shop, I would go into TikTok shop marketplace and I would look for products that were related to my niche. And then if it were available, I would request a sample from the shop owner, and they would approve it or not approve it, based on whatever their personal requirements were. But you can apply to get those free samples, and then you can use the samples once they come in and they're shipped to you, and then start promoting them to your audience. That's another way for you to make commission-based sales on those videos. Now, a lot of creators have seen really great success in TikTok shop, where they have created several videos about this item, and they have that viral video or that viral moment, and people start to buy the item from their TikTok shop link. So that is another way that you can monetize your TikTok. I believe the requirements are you have to have at least 1,000 followers and I think 10,000 views. I'm gonna double check that to make sure that's correct. So another way that you can make money on TikTok is actually through the Post program, which I don't hear a lot of people actually talking about. Now, the Post program was another way for creators to make money, but it was also a way for TikTok to push ads at the tail end of your content. So if you create a video and people are watching it all the way through, there's like a little icon that pops up that says ad plays in, and then it's like a countdown, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's like right before the end of the video. And if people watch that ad and then they replay the video, so they watch that and then it goes right back to the beginning, then you as the creator are paid for the viewership of that ad. So somewhat similar to YouTube, but it's a much shorter ad, and it's a much shorter time frame. So essentially, you are paid based on the views of the post program, and there isn't a direct CPM or page that you can go to see like how much you're earning based on those views. However, it's a nice way to earn additional money. I personally don't even know how or when I was accepted into the post program, but you are paid out through the marketplace. So instead of you being paid out through TikTok Creator Rewards Program, which pays you on the 15th of every month, the post program goes to your TikTok marketplace funds, and you have to physically cash out when the end of the month comes. So another way for you to get paid that's based on views, although it's not as straightforward as the Creator Rewards Program. Okay, and the fourth way that you can get paid is through TikTok Marketplace. So they actually have campaigns that are on the TikTok Creator Marketplace where you can apply for those campaigns directly in the app and create videos that you submit through the app to work with other brands. Now, these partnerships are typically pretty low partnerships that a lot of really popular creators aren't really using. So if you're someone that is brand new to the platform and you're brand new to TikTok, you're brand new to brand partnerships, it's a great place for you to start, because when you go on the TikTok Creator Marketplace, you can go and see the available campaigns, apply for the campaigns that are related to your niche, but then work with the brands on those campaigns as a good practice for you to then work for brands in the long run. So this is a great way for you to get started if you don't really know how to pitch to brands, or if you don't know how to negotiate partnerships just yet. I will say though, the campaigns are updated I think at the end of the month, and they are lower paying campaigns. So it actually is better for you to just pitch to brands because the lower paying campaigns don't necessarily do all that much. However, there are a few pretty decent campaigns that I have seen on there in the last few years that they again update at the end of every month. You just have to be on top of it and apply to those campaigns at the end of every month or when they become available, so that you can then monetize your platform. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.